of the channel. Still trying to find a good angle. Maybe I'll raise my drum up so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, just wanted to get on live again to talk about some music stuff coming up. I play in a pop band called Lost Stars. I'm their drummer, and also just wanted to enjoy some coffee today. Yeah, I'm playing a bunch of shows this month and next month, so staying pretty busy with schedule. And then also, as people hop in, wanted to talk about this. I love hearing people's stories about their love for music, what songs have impacted them. And that's actually something that happens a lot on the road with Lost Stars as well when I'm drumming with them. So yeah, let me do a little warm up. Oh, already spilled the coffee on the practice pad. Oh well. Let's see if I can warm up and not make a mess. So I also teach drum lessons, and one thing that I tell my students is if you can talk while you drum, that's going to make you a better drummer. And the reason for that is when you're learning something on the drums, when something gets difficult, like, oh man, I'm going to fix that hair in my face. It was making my nose itch. The reason that I tell my drum students, try learning this skill of talking while you drum, because if your brain can do multiple things at once and you not mess up the beat, then you're going to become a better drummer. And the first place to start is just counting. Whenever you're trying to learn a new drum beat, the best thing to do is count the pulse or count the tempo. So say if I was learning this rhythm. Kind of basic rhythm. So what that would look like then is I would try to get myself to the point where I could count the numbers. So that would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of times when I teach students during drum lessons, I first show them like, okay, try playing this rhythm back to me when I play it. And then you take your turn and you play it. And my students have trouble sometimes connecting what they're hearing in their head to their hands. And so that's where being able to count or talk while you play drums really helps. So say they tried to play that rhythm and they're like, I can't quite get it. I know what you played, but I'm really struggling to play it back. The next thing I'll tell them is, well, try counting it. What that does is when you count a steady beat, you see where your hands land on beat or where they hit before the number, before the beat. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. Just talking a little bit about drums. I'm a drummer here on YouTube. I tour, I do studio stuff. And yeah, if you have a favorite song, drop it in the comments and tell me why, and we'll get some good music discussion going. I want to hear all about your favorite song and what you like about it, what it means to you. You play Blink-182? Hey Ben, baking with Ben. I love baking. You play Blink 182? Sometimes, yeah. I actually play in this pop punk band called Lost Stars. And I'm not saying we're like Blink 182 or that we're as good as them, but I think we're really good. And we're as fun as Blink 182, I think. Um, Carry Your Burden. Who's Carry Your Burden by? And then Baking with Ben, what's your favorite Blink 182 song? Foy Vance, yes. Oh my gosh, I freaking love Foy Vance. I saw him here in Nashville. Um, his his most recent like full length album is awesome. Yeah, love Foy Vance. Is it the song called Still Life or like Seedling or something? I'm kind of blanking, but love that. System by Foy Vance. I love that. My favorite song is Highway Star by Deep Purple. Yeah. Dude, I remember, or Freebird, yeah. My introduction to Highway Star was a little bit later than probably, I don't know. I'll just tell it straightforward. My introduction, yeah, where are you? And I'm so sorry. My introduction to Highway Star was, do you remember the video game Rock Band? So when that game first came out, I think Highway Star was like in the game trailer or the video game trailer. Um, Bruh, I can't tell you. I'm only on what mainstream pushes. I feel that. Also, I love your nickname as well, Nesquik. That's a great username. Hey, for anybody joining, we're just talking about music today. I'm a drummer here on YouTube, and I make vlogs and fun stuff. And so, yeah, drop in the comments your favorite song and tell me why, and I'll talk about it too. Aaron, is that how you pronounce your name, Aaron? In Bloom? Yeah, Nirvana's awesome. Yeah, my name is Aaron too, but the boring spelling, Aaron. Rock Band is where I learned how to do a proper guitar smash. Yes, that's awesome. I was never any good at the like Guitar Hero and Rock Band stuff. I think Rock Band was the one that had the electronic drum set first, and I sucked at that. And I had already been playing drums for like, I don't know, 10 years by the point that game came out. And like as it came down the screen, I just like couldn't get the Rock Band drum set to play. Iris, oh man, I love Iris. Goo Goo Dolls is so good. My story about Iris. So one of the first times that I played music with people was in like middle school. We started a little garage band, and our local rock club, our local venue, was asking for like, okay, we're gonna have this Halloween bash where everybody picks a band and plays their music. So we played a bunch of Goo Goo Dolls songs, and it was the best. It was one of my favorite gigs I played as a kid. Nice. You also play drums too, Aaron? That's so cool. How long you been playing? Also, I don't know if you can see this, but I definitely have my cup of coffee on my practice pad right now. I didn't fill it up enough for it to spill, but it's definitely rattling around in there. Hey, for anybody that's joining, since October, sorry, I'm so ADHD. For anybody that's just joined, hey, I'm a drummer, I play drums. Drop your favorite song and tell me why in the comments and we'll talk about it. Nice. So you're coming up on a first year of playing drums. That's awesome. Do you have like a favorite drum or well, sorry. Do you have a favorite song that you play drums to, or how's your like progress been going learning drums? You know what I mean? I know that first year can be like so fun, but maybe also so intimidating. Good. Nice. Glad to hear it's going good. Aaron, do you know your paradiddle yet? That's just right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Nice. Yeah, that can be a fun, like, it's called a rudiment. It's just like a building block of drums that you can use. A paradiddle is cool because what you can do is that's on snare drum, but then you can hit other drums with that sticking. It might sound like poop over the phone, but I'm gonna hit the other drums doing a paradiddle. And then you can do it like between your hand and foot. You can do a paradiddle like that. Yeah, fun stuff. Hey, for anybody that joined, drop your favorite song in the comments and tell me why. I don't know if on the viewer side, maybe somebody can tell me if this is blocked by like any of the side things. I don't know. But thanks so much for watching. Also wanted to give a little update. Okay, it's good. Sweet. Thanks, Aaron. Also wanted give a little update of what's going on in my world. So I play drums for a living. I play in Nashville, kind of like random gigs, maybe a church gig, maybe a bar gig, maybe a wedding gig. I'm playing at a wedding this Saturday. And at the end of this month, I am also playing at 2 cities with my band Lost Stars. And we're playing in Minneapolis on the 23rd of this month. And then we're playing in Dallas, Texas on the 26th. So check out some of my videos with the band Lost Stars and really fun shows. Come check them out. All right, let's get back to some of these comments. Rosier, Punk 2, Breakins. I need to check that out. I haven't heard that, but I love your username, Skater Thing. That's cool. Ascension, Sayonara. I'm probably stupid. The drumming is insane. Solos like Dragon Force on steroids. Definitely check it. Yo, okay. Ascension by Sayonara. Why? Because it's amazing. That's reason enough. I love that. What is your favorite snare drum? Jacob asks. Okay, so right now, let me show you my new favorite snare drum. It's actually one that I made, that I built back up recently. Okay, let me take the mic off my snare drum. And Jacob, I'll show you my snare drum here in a sec. I live in Minneapolis. Yo, that's wild. Yeah, we're playing at Zara Darling Bar in Minneapolis. Yeah, Huck, love the new Lost Stars song. Yeah, man, I Talk Dirty, I think that's the most recent. Yeah, so I play drums for Lost Stars, and we're playing 2 shows this month, Minneapolis and Dallas. So check out their website if you want to buy tickets or find where the show is. Okay, Jacob, if you're still here, here's my new favorite snare drum right now. This is a Rogers Luxor 6-lug maple snare drum. And this is from, I think, like the late 60s. As I hit my hi-hat with it. I just made a brand new video on my channel about restoring this snare drum. Check it out when you get the chance. On Green Dolphin Street. Yeah, man. Okay, bass guy. Sorry, I say yeah, man, a lot. And I love your profile picture from Herbie Hancock's album. I'm blanking on the name right now. Maybe you could help me with the name of that Herbie Hancock album. Green Dolphin Street. Yeah, classic. So awesome, bro. I'm going to check your band out. Defo. I'm going to start using that. Defo. I love that. Rocinio Gates. Thanks. Yeah. Hey, for anybody joining, I have to do this every couple minutes. For anyone joining, my name is Aaron. I'm a drummer. I play in Nashville a ton. I tour on the road. I record. I do all that stuff. Check out some of my vlogs when you get the chance. But what I really want to know today is, what is your favorite song? And tell me why. Drop it in the comments. Mike. Oh my gosh, dude. Yes, I am stealing Mike Malone's drum right now. It's crazy that it's down here in Tennessee and not at his house. Okay, what did Jacob say? I have a Tama made entirely out of wood. Nice. Let me grab my Tama snare drum. This will be another good story. And to Mike, if you're still here, I will definitely trade this $200 snare drum for your $4,000 Gretsch kit. Offer still stands. Here's my Tama maple snare drum. And the fun thing about this drum is, or the story, I should say, is it's like the first real drum that I got. It was the first drum that I had that wasn't like from Walmart, basically. Good craftsmanship, sounded good. Yeah, and I got this when I was maybe 14 or 16. And I've thought about, oh, well, maybe I should just sell this drum. I'm not using it as much, but it's got so much sentimental value. Also, I swapped out the 14 strand wires for 20, I think. I forget. But yeah, there's another little snare drum story for you. Okay, I need to finish this coffee. I'm slowly dying. For anybody just joining, thanks for watching the stream. Drop in the comments your favorite song and tell me why. If you have any cool song stories. Music means a lot to me and has changed a lot in my life. Playing music, sharing music with people. One that comes to mind right now is, do y'all know Death Cab for Cutie? So I think it's called Your Heart is an Empty Room. It's on one of their earlier records. Oh, you have that same drum? That's awesome, man. So yeah, Your Heart is an Empty Room. The very first time I heard that, I was sitting at my family computer and we all shared an iTunes library. All my sisters uploaded their music. And so I found, oh, who's this band? This was before Spotify and before Apple Music. There was iTunes, but there wasn't this vast amount of streaming that you could do of here's something random, play it for me. And so I heard this song and I must have played it 5 times in a row. I was just starstruck by this song. Yeah, so Your Heart is an Empty Room by Death Cab for Cutie is a song that means a lot to me. And yeah, for anybody just joining, hey, we're talking about music today. drop your favorite song in the comments and let me know why. I think music is really powerful and brings people together that are maybe have no reason of, having something in common. And I think that's just really beautiful. Oh man, my coffee's getting cold. I'm gonna need to fill it up again soon. Yeah. That's a little drum rudiment that I've been obsessed with for a couple years. It's for any drummers watching. It's a 6-stroke roll, and then you add on right, right, left. So it's almost like a 9-stroke roll. So 6-stroke roll, and then a little added beat. And then you get back to the right hand. Ah. Jacob, if you're still here, what are your other snare drums that you have? So you told me you have this Tama snare drum, and then what else? Hey, for anybody joining, we're talking about music today. I'm a drummer that loves music, and in the comments, drop your favorite song and tell me why. We're just talking, hanging out. Yeah, so recently on my YouTube channel, I started the YouTube thing again in early April of this year after a very long time of not uploading videos. And so I've really come to love, again, telling a story through a video, sharing my experience of what it's like to be a working drummer, the fun parts, the lame parts, all that stuff. And so I have a ton of videos, maybe about 12 vlogs with Lost Stars, the bands that I play with. And then I have a bunch of several recording videos and several just discussion videos. If you can't tell, I like to talk, I guess. So yeah, check out those videos when you get a chance. And I appreciate y'all hanging out. Let me get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Tell me your favorite song and why. Just filling up my coffee. Hey, some people actually joined in the time that I was off camera. What does that mean? Hey guys, talking about music today, hanging out. Let me think of another one of my favorite songs and why. One of my favorite songs, yeah, here's another Death Cab for Cutie song. It's called You Are a Tourist by Death Cab for Cutie. The reason that it's one of my favorite songs and why it had such an impact on me was the drum groove. I found this song when I heard it was like, man, what is that drummer doing? And why does it sound so cool? So the song starts out with the drum groove, so that's stuck out, and the guitar riff, and it's like, and then the guitar riff comes in. Yeah, check out You Are a Tourist by Death Cab for Cutie. That song meant a lot to me because like I knew what the drummer was playing, but the sound and the recording quality really stuck out to me. And the drummer's name is Jason McGurr, by the way. He has so many videos of him playing across YouTube. And so that song made me buy the record too. Buy like the physical CD to listen in my car in high school. Yeah, but okay, I'm back with a full cup of coffee. We'll try chatting for maybe another 20, 30 minutes, maybe. I need to play something else besides that. It's just so fun. Also, I'm really risking it by putting my coffee on my practice pad. I haven't spilled on the drum itself, just on the rubber practice pad. Let's practice. What's like a rudiment I'm really bad at? Let's practice double strokes, but like really slow. Ooh, left hand double strokes. Let's practice that. Yo, hey, if you're just joining, we're talking about music. I'm a drummer by trade, but I just love all music, love various instruments. So in the comments, drop your favorite song and tell me why. I'd love to talk about it. Thanks. Also, am I gonna break my coffee mug? I don't know. Ah. That probably sounds so annoying over it. I don't know. So I also teach drums here in Middle Tennessee in Franklin. And one thing that I taught my students yesterday about drums was the importance of coming up with a practice routine. And part of that practice routine includes, playing your favorite song. But the other part of that practice routine includes, and these are for really young beginner kids that just need to, get their hands together, learn rhythms, learn playing consistently. So I tried to stress the importance of, okay, when are you practicing? How long are you practicing? And so I had them write on a piece of paper my practice routine. So here's one that I made with a student yesterday. I had them write, okay, my practice routine at the top of the page, and this is very elementary drum stuff, but important. And then I said, okay, here for the first line, here are the basic rhythms that you need to know as a drummer, just kind of on snare drum, not drum set yet. So the first one on the left side of the page is a quarter note. Next one is eighth notes, triplets, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 16th notes, 1E and a 2E and a da 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 da. And so I had the student write with their own, piece of paper and pen. So that wasn't just like a handout saying, okay, well, learn this, work on this. I tried to encourage them like they are taking part of it. They are doing this for themselves. And it was really cool to see them take ownership of their own drum lesson, which was great. So I said, okay, first thing we're going to focus on every lesson and what you should practice at home every time. Quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. And then eighth notes, you just double it. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. I started kind of slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then triplets. 1 lolly, 2 lolly, or 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And then 16th notes. And then for the next thing I taught my students yesterday, making their own practice routine, was those basic rhythms that I just played: quarter, eighth, triplet, 16th notes, and then a drum set beat. Now at this point, each of the students that I made this sheet with know how to play drum set beats, but they're learning how to notate. Like, this is basically sheet music for drum set. So that top line with the eighth notes and the X's refer to hitting a cymbal. So you can see my hi-hat right here if it's not covered up too much by comments and stuff. So that's what that part was. I need to get like a graphic or something. That'd be cool. So this top line, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, is just the hi-hat. And then this middle part is the snare drum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I had them write down the bass drum part on beat 1 and beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've been learning as a teacher. I've been learning as a teacher myself, teaching these young kids how to play drum set, that seeing the visual of what they're playing is so important. Often with students that I have, if I recognize that they're really good learners by ear, like if they see me play a drum beat, maybe they can play it back because they're really good listeners by ear. But the breakdown of that, when that happens, when they're like, well, I know what you're playing, but I can't necessarily play it. Showing them the visual of, like, here's where the hands hit together, here's where they hit apart, here's maybe where they hit right before one another. Yeah, so just like teaching students lately has been really fun, trying to give them helpful information about drums. Play a 5/6/7 polyrhythm, 5/6. Man, I'll be honest, I really suck at 5s and 7s. Here's a basic polyrhythm, 3/2. So in my right hand on the hi-hat, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then in my left hand, in my left hand, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, or you could count at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here's the 4 on the kick. Or it could line up with a snare drum. Local ragtime representative. That's such a cool name. Do you play ragtime, like ragtime piano, or are you a drummer? What's your thing? Let me know so I can drink more coffee. And for anybody still hanging out, piano, and I compose as well. Nice. Yeah. I'll have to check out your channel. I am a wannabe piano player. As you can see by my Casio Privia cheap electric piano, that's actually really good. Kind of a mid-tier, I feel like. Yeah, I'm a wannabe piano player. I know chords. I can read basic piano sheet music, but I definitely can't do that. What's called stride. Is that in ragtime, right? Like stride movements, and then I'm pretty limited. I practice on piano like what is it? Like bass lines I really enjoy doing, and like trying to hit the chords, you know, kind of independence between the hands. Yeah, stride bass. Um, I had a buddy in college. His name was Connor, and he was an amazing keyboardist, pianist. He had a keytar. He had some dope synths. He really could play anything. He did a ton of the classical stuff, Debussy, all down that route. One piano thing that you might dig, local ragtime representative, is Etude by the Bad Plus. That's a cool thing. Pianist. Thanks, Think Different. If you want to get better at those big leaps, I would suggest some waltzes. They're typically pretty good for beginning players. Nice, because I think the waltzes and ragtimer can be kind of slow, or at least you could slow it down, like doom, 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 doom. And Connor sounds like a cool guy. Yeah, he's dope. He's serving in the Marines. Awesome dude. Really cool guy. Etude, that's the shortened name of the song, by The Bad Plus. So check that out on Spotify or something. Etude by The Bad Plus. So they are doing a cover of, I forget the original composer, but it's dope. It's a very progressive playing, but it's a jazz trio, which is cool. Etude by The Bad Plus. I laugh every time I hear it. Pianist. Think Different. What do you think of the name for a flute player? Flautist. That one always makes me laugh. Yeah, it's a dope song. I think you'll like it. Yeah, while y'all are here, be sure to drop your favorite song in the comments and tell me why. Today, for the past almost 40 minutes, I've been talking about songs that I love, and I've also been talking about what's coming up this month. I play drums as a pro drummer, working drummer, whatever you want to call it. I've got 2 gigs out of state. I got a bunch going on in state, but out of state where I think most of the viewers are. Minneapolis on the 23rd of next week, and Dallas on the 26th of next week, playing with my band, Lost Stars. Lost Stars. They're dope pair of guys. It's like their project, and then I'm kind of like a contract drummer, but been playing with them for a long time. I don't even know how to say that, man, or girl, or whatever. I say yeah, man, way too much. Flutuator, flautist. You got bassist. You got, what's another funny one? Oboist. I don't know. Percussionist. Pianist and flautist, I think, are the best. So ridiculous. Here, let me turn my super fancy sign so people can see it better. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's been watching today. If you get the chance, please like and subscribe. I'm a definitely growing channel, under 400 subscribers. But I make drum content, music content. I make touring vlogs, recording videos on like how I record drums. Um, I've made videos on how to be comfortable on a drum set, um, and stuff like that. But what I really like is getting discussions started, either over your favorite song or fixing up an old snare drum. I do like some snare drum repairs. My most recent video is about a snare drum. Sounds like a rom-com movie about a snare drum, about time. I don't know, being dumb. Best wishes to you, and I've definitely subscribed. Oh, thanks. Keep practicing 40 hours a day. Thanks. You made my day. I appreciate it. Local ragtime representative. Check out Etude. See ya. Yeah, the YouTube community is so dope. I know there's like trolls on whatever social media platform, but I found that the YouTube community is just like people are genuinely interested in what they stumble across. So like I've done a few of these lives and like people actually hang out. They have meaningful questions. They joke around. It's just a good like social media community that isn't like toxic for the most part. But here's a good YouTube story. I had someone comment on one of my videos. I don't even, maybe it was a reel. It was just, the video was just me playing like a beat, like just something chill, like no opinions or like me talking at all. But then the guy in the comments just like went for me. He just came at me. He said a couple things like, your snare drum sounds like trash. And I was like, whatever. Yeah, everybody has their opinion about how a snare drum is tuned. And it was low tuned through a crappy iPhone mic. And then the next thing he came at me for was kind of like, how dare you describe yourself as a professional musician? Maybe one day you could get there. And I was like, whoa, dude, what is this all about? And what's crazy is I didn't say anything about being like a pro drummer or like boasting about like, oh, I'm so good in that video he commented on. He went through my channel, which was just so interesting to like kind of rip me apart, I guess. But what came of that was actually really cool. I forget his name, so sorry, dude, if you're watching, but this was a really cool moment that I met his maybe troll-like comment with as much kindness as I could. And I checked out his channel and saw the drumming he was doing. And I was like, dude, you play good fills. Like, you're sounding cool. And then I responded back to his comment and was like, hey, I would consider anyone that is getting paid to play drum gigs a professional and working drummer. But I appreciate you watching. And then he messaged back and was like, hey, you're really a kind person or whatever. I'm subscribed. And so it was cool to see. I don't know. I just try to treat the troll stuff with kindness, meet people in these comments. You never know if someone's having a hard day or what's going on in their life, Whew. I'm kind of out of breath talking so much. Okay, for anyone that's joined, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I've been talking about music for the last 40 minutes or so. Drop your favorite song in the comments and let me know why as well. But otherwise, I'm just drinking coffee and playing some snare drum. Here's the drum without the practice pad. And of course the snare wires are turned off. That's great. Ooh, low tuning. This one does sound bad right now. Got some muffling on there from another drum head. Man, but I'm just kind of getting my day started. Does anybody else here have a late start of a day? You tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna get out of bed at 7 a.m. I'm gonna go for a run, get back, make breakfast, you know, big, efficient morning. Today was a late start, very late start. You can tell because I'm still having my coffee at 2 p.m. But yeah, I'll probably wrap up here pretty soon. Let me know if y'all have any questions about drum stuff, music stuff. I really just want to hear y'all's stories about your favorite song and why. I gave 2 stories earlier in this video about Death Cab for Cutie songs that I love. Let me pick a different artist because their music has meant so much to me. Sometimes my favorite song comes about because the way, this is going to sound so dumb, the way that it sounds. But what I mean by that is it's not just the lyrics or like the drum beat, but it's the way everything kind of blends together. In the music world, you call that like a mix and a master, where the producer, the artist, the musicians did such a good job at adjusting levels of like, here are the strings and then the keyboards are a little bit louder, but they're like kind of distorted or they have like reverb, and then the drums are like right in your face and the vocals are right in your face. So like that perspective for me, Tame Impala, one of my favorite bands. I'm definitely a fanboy of Tame Impala. Tame Impala, Kevin Parker is the one guy that does all of it. He might have somebody else master it, but I know he does pretty much everything from songwriting, lyrics, bass, guitar, keys, drums, vocals. It's all Kevin Parker, which is insane. I first found their music, the Slow Rush album. So good. I want to say Borderline by Tame Impala is one of my favorite songs because kind of what I'm saying, the mixing, the unique sound that Kevin Parker has made makes it my favorite song. Just like nobody else is sounding like that. And if anybody else tries to sound like Kevin Parker, it's like, oh, they're doing the Tame Impala thing. Like you can clearly hear that's what they're doing. Yeah, so Kevin Parker's innovative. Love his stuff so much. But yeah, tell me your favorite song and why. I'm getting to the end of my second cup of coffee. I was doing this thing. I was drumming on my coffee mug earlier. I don't know if anyone who's here now was there. I haven't spilled any of my coffee on the drum itself yet, but I definitely spilled it on my practice pad. That wasn't good. Maybe I have ADHD. I don't know. I jump from like point to point whenever. Yeah, hey, whoever's still here, be sure to drop your favorite song. I've said that so many times. I'll just wrap up soon. But this has been really fun. Final plug for the channel. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I'm a growing YouTube channel. I'm a growing YouTube channel under 500 subscriptions. So what that means is nothing I do on this channel is monetized. I'm just trying to provide helpful entertaining information about drums, recording, touring, and yeah, to grow my channel to the monetization point. But yeah, I appreciate the likes, the subscriptions. Each one really does help. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, most recently on my channel this month, I've posted two touring videos, touring Iowa. We played a bunch of shows in Iowa. Two touring vlogs, and yesterday I posted a snare drum repair video where I fix up my new favorite drum. This is a Rogers Luxor. So if you go to my channel, there's a brand new video on restoring this vintage Rogers drum. And this is just my practice pad on top. Yo, you're back. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, just updating people on what's going on with my channel. This month, if you haven't subscribed yet and haven't seen the videos, I've uploaded 2 touring vlogs about playing with my band Lost Stars in Iowa. We played a bunch of gigs in Iowa. Great state. It's beautiful, honestly. And then yesterday I uploaded a video fixing that snare drum. And I think there's 4 Mondays in September. I upload every Monday. So next Monday is going to be this wedding gig that I'm playing. My good buddy Derek asked me, hey man, my wedding band needs a drummer for this Wednesday, for this wedding. I have rehearsal in 2 days, and then the wedding is this Saturday. So it's, I'm gonna try to capture the experience of what it's like to prepare for a wedding band gig, and you know, if it's all that it's cracked up to be a musician, like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I love playing wedding gigs because it's you have to learn a ton of music. So what I do is I chart out, I make these little charts. Here's a good example with a lot going on. So it's just a shorthand for me to remind me, okay, what drum beat am I playing here? What's coming up in the song? So I'll be working on that today after I wrap up this live stream. But I have like, I don't know, 14 out of 60 songs done. I have to do a bunch today. Yeah, so next Monday is going to be that wedding vlog video. And then in early October is going to be some more Lost Stars vlogs. We're playing in Minneapolis and Dallas next week. So if you want to be in the vlog, show up at Minneapolis and Dallas. Check out their website, Lost Stars, the band, for their tour schedule, ticket information. They're also just a great group of guys. The lead singer and the guitarist are kind of like the face of the band. They're really cool. But I think I hear my dog whining in the background. So I should probably take her for a walk or something. But, whew, I'm out of breath. Last final salutation. Thank you for the likes and the subscriptions. I'm a growing channel, trying to get up to that monetization point, and I really appreciate all the support. I love the YouTube community, and got to interact with a ton of you guys today. Guys, ladies. But yeah, see y'all soon. Thanks so much. Now, how do I end this?